In a quiet African village, two brothers grew up under the same roof but walked very different paths. The older brother, Okonkwo, followed the traditions of their ancestors, offering sacrifices to the gods and holding tightly to the old ways. The younger, Emeka, embraced Christianity after hearing the gospel from a traveling preacher. This difference created a silent river between them. They rarely spoke, but their children would one day walk across that river. Years passed. Emeka had twins, a boy and a girl, both raised in the church, polite, humble, and full of dreams. Okonkwo had two children of his own, a daughter who found joy in fighting and proving her strength, and a son known in the village for stealing from market stalls and tricking strangers. The cousins were never close. Emeka's children stayed away, afraid of the roughness and chaos that followed their cousins. Meanwhile, Okonkwo's children mocked their gentler cousins, calling them weak, soft, and useless. At school, the tension grew. Obinna, the thief, bullied others and took whatever he wanted. Ngozi, the fighter, got suspended twice for beating up boys older than her. Chike, Emeka's son, preferred books to fists. Adaez, the twin girl, volunteered to help teachers after class and read stories to younger kids. One day, during a school assembly, the headmaster announced a village-wide cultural festival. Every family was expected to present a performance, storytelling, dancing, wrestling, anything. It was a chance to earn pride and respect. Okonkwo, proud of his heritage, declared that Ngozi would wrestle for the family. Emeka encouraged his children to enter the storytelling contest, saying that words had power too. But something else was stirring beneath the surface. Obinna, frustrated by his father's disappointment and craving attention, planned to sabotage the event. Late at night, he snuck into the festival grounds to steal the sacred talking drum that signaled the start of every performance. He was caught. The village guards dragged him back to his father. Okonkwo was furious. "You disgrace this family. You are no son of mine." Obinna shouted back through tears. "You never listen. You only see what I do wrong. No one ever asked why." Emeka stepped forward. Let him speak. Maybe that's all he ever wanted. That night, the two families gathered under the stars. For the first time, they shared a meal. No arguments. No mocking. Just listening. The next day, the festival began. Ngozi stepped into the wrestling ring. She faced a stronger opponent. The crowd cheered. But during the match, she slipped and fell hard. As people gasped, it was Adaez, her cousin, who rushed into the ring and helped her up. "You don't have to fight everyone, Ngozi. You're strong, but your heart is stronger." Ngozi looked at her cousin, stunned. No one had ever spoken to her like that. She nodded silently, tears welling in her eyes. Then came the storytelling contest. Chike walked onto the stage. Nervous, he took a deep breath and began. There were once two brothers. One was fire, one was faith. They hurt each other, but they also healed. Because no matter the path, blood remembers. The crowd fell silent. Then came applause. Even Okonkwo stood, slowly, and clapped. Maybe that boy isn't so soft after all. That evening, as the sun dipped low, the cousins sat by the riverbank. No longer enemies. Just family. Sometimes, it takes a little fire to melt ice. And sometimes, it takes a little faith to guide us home. The end.